In a quaint village nestled at the foot of Mount Olympus, where the golden sun kissed the earth and the melodies of nature whispered through the trees, lived a young woman named Arachne. Known for her extraordinary talent in weaving, Arachne spent her days at her loom, crafting tapestries that shimmered with life and color. Villagers would gather to admire her intricate patterns and the stories woven into each piece, from the bravery of heroes to the tales of gods and mortals. Arachne's hands moved deftly, her fingers dancing like the wings of a butterfly as she pulled the threads tight, her creations bursting with vivid hues that seemed to pulse with their own energy. Yet, despite her humble beginnings, her pride swelled. She often boasted that her skill surpassed even that of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war, who was revered not only for her strength but also for her unmatched prowess in weaving. "Why should I fear the envy of the gods?" Arachne would declare to the crowd, a fierce gleam in her eyes. "My art speaks for itself. I am the finest weaver this land has ever seen." Word of her boastful claims reached the ears of Athena, who decided to visit the village disguised as an old woman. With her silver hair cascading down her back and a cloak that swept the ground, Athena approached Arachne's loom, observing the young woman's work with keen eyes. "Dear child," the goddess spoke, her voice gentle yet firm. "You must remember that your talent is a gift. Do not let pride blind you to the reverence that is due to the gods. Would you challenge me in a contest?" Arachne, with fire in her heart and an unwavering spirit, looked up from her loom and scoffed. "What need have I for the gods? I will weave my fate, and if I lose, then let it be so. But mark my words, I will show you the true art of weaving." Athena, her eyes sparkling with both amusement and a hint of disapproval, accepted the challenge. The two set to work, their looms clacking rhythmically against the silence of the eager crowd that had gathered to witness this extraordinary duel. As Arachne wove, she poured her heart and soul into her tapestry, showcasing not only her incredible skill but also a portrayal of the gods' failings and misdeeds, from the arrogance of Zeus to the treachery of Hera. In stark contrast, Athena wove a magnificent piece that depicted the glory of the gods and the beauty of the mortal world, intertwining tales of valor and wisdom. Her tapestry glowed with a divine light, each thread imbued with the essence of the stories she chose to tell. The onlookers gasped in awe at both creations as they unfolded before their eyes. As the final threads were woven, the crowd was torn between admiration for Arachne's boldness and reverence for Athena's divine craftsmanship. When the time was called, Athena stepped back to assess the completed works. Both tapestries were breathtaking in their own right, but Athena's shimmered with an ethereal quality that echoed the timeless stories of the gods. Arachne's, while undeniably skilled, held a tone of defiance that revealed the hubris of mortals and the flaws of the divine. "Your skill is indeed remarkable, Arachne," Athena admitted, her voice now laced with both respect and warning. "But you have not only challenged me, you have insulted the gods. You must learn humility." But Arachne, blinded by pride and anger, could not bear the thought of defeat. "Why should I bow to the gods?" she exclaimed. "My work is better, and I have every right to express that." Athena's expression darkened, and with a wave of her hand, the goddess transformed Arachne. "Then let it be so," she declared. "You will weave forever, but not as you once did." In an instant, Arachne found herself shrinking, her limbs contorting into delicate legs, her body transforming into a creature of silk and shadow. She had become a spider, forever weaving intricate webs that danced in the air like the dreams she once crafted into tapestries. Though her fate had changed, Arachne's spirit remained unbroken. She spun her webs with the same passion and creativity she had once poured into her tapestries. Villagers would often spot her delicate creations glistening in the sunlight, shimmering like the stories of old. They would marvel at the beauty of her webs, yet whispered of her hubris, a cautionary tale passed down through generations. Over time, Arachne became a symbol of the struggle between ambition and humility, a reminder that pride, though a powerful motivator, could lead to one's downfall. Mothers would tell their children the story of Arachne, urging them to celebrate their talents while remembering the humility that must accompany greatness. As the sun set behind the mountains, casting a warm glow over the village, the people would gaze into the night sky, watching the stars twinkle like the threads of Arachne's webs. They whispered their wishes into the night, hoping that the spirit of the once proud weaver might listen, weaving her own dreams among the constellations. And so, Arachne continued her eternal weaving, forever bound to the intricate threads of fate, a tapestry of humility and artistry that echoed through the ages, reminding all who dared to dream that even the greatest talents must tread lightly in the shadow of the divine.